who has found his passion for digital marketing and content creation while doing his job as VP PR. Last year, I have won several PR awards like the Best Newsletter and the Best Webmaster, and this year I am on the other side of the bench. As a member of District PR Award team, we have planned several exciting challenges. So put on your creative hats and repeat after me. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, my name is Kiran Vishwambaran. I am a part of Branding and Compliance District PR team. Toastmasters gave me the courage to accept the challenges that once I was afraid of. 2021, we are ready.
My name is Sianlia Vermeulen, Distinguished Toastmaster. I'm in the PR group with DTM Deepa and in the communications group with Toastmaster Alex. Toastmasters gave me the confidence to communicate confidently with my fellow people that I work with, teachers, students, parents. But the real reward is to uphold the sincerity and to restore the dignity of those students who do not have a voice. Toastmasters also gave me contacts, networking, a new job, support, being believed in. I felt understood. But most of all, Toastmasters gave me friendship. 2021, we are ready.
I'm Jinesh from District 105 PR Infrastructure Team. Toastmasters gave me a platform to express myself. We are ready for 2021.
Hi, my name is Nitin Mehra. I am part of Creative Design Team. Toastmasters gave me the strength to come and face the crowd. I have been designer for almost 8 years and I have loved to stay in background. But Toastmasters, after joining Toastmasters, it was like a U-turn in the life, and now I can come and face the crowd and represent my skills in a better way. 2021, we are ready.
Toastmasters helped me to believe. It gave me the self-confidence to believe in myself. I am ready for 2021.
Everybody, I'm Toastmaster Suruchaji Pereira. Toastmasters has been a learning platform for me. It has helped me develop my personalities through the people I meet and the opportunities I get. I am part of the social media team, and 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Shafiq. Right now I am in Oman. I'm a member of Muscat Malayalam Toastmasters Club and part of a district PR designing team. I'm working as a consultant in a telecom software domain. For me, Toastmastering, it's all about learning, and I'm getting every day, every moment, a new experience, a very unique experiences. And of course, the Toastmaster it's a very good platform for improving our leadership skills as well. And we are ready for 2021.
Hi, I'm Sudhesh. I'm from District 105 Infrastructure Team. Toastmasters give me a lot of confidence to fill the leadership roles in my professional life. We are ready 2021. Thank you.
Nisha Varghese, PR Awards team. Toastmasters has given me such fun, at the same time discipline and focus. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Toastmaster Ajay Matthew. I'm from PR Infrastructure Team for District 105. Toastmasters gave me leadership skills and confidence. 2021, we are ready.
I'm Ruchi Undevia from the District 105 PR Newsletter team. Toastmasters gave me the confidence with which I express myself today and continues to give me opportunities to challenge myself every single day. 2020, 2021, we are ready.
Hi there, I'm Padmaja Dilip Kumar and I belong to the District 105 PR Newsletter team. A foray into Toastmasters by chance has led me into this whole new world of communication and public speaking, and and also has led me develop other skills like creative writing and designing. Year 2020-2021, we are ready.
Hello, I am DTM Vishnudan, part of District 105 communication team. Toastmasters gave me a great opportunity to come out from my comfort zone and connect with many leaders. 2021, we are committed to support District 105. Thank you.
I am Abida Akhtar and I belong to the PR communication team. Toastmasters gave a new meaning to my life. Today, I'm a confident and prolific speaker, active listener, and team builder. 2021, we are ready.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Shalash, part of the branding and compliance team. Toastmasters gave me an amazing positive environment, supportive and filled with brilliant mentors who helped me experiment and grow my public speaking and leadership skills. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, my name is Alexander. I'm part of communications team. Toastmasters has made me a better listener, which has helped me both inside and outside of Toastmasters. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Shilpa Sriman and I'm from the District 105 PR newsletters team. Toastmasters has given me a sense of belonging to a community that is exactly as diverse as its geography. 2020-21, we are ready.
I am Radha Hari, a part of District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters has given me so many opportunities and I have been able to do so many different things that I've never dreamt of. Be it 2020 or 2021, I am ready.
Hi, I am Ashish Gokhale from the infrastructure team. Toastmaster triples my happiness, doubles my confidence and singles me out. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I am Kasim Deen. I am part of infrastructure team. I learned the leadership skills from the Toastmasters Club. We are ready for 2021. Have a good day.
I'm Sarah Tharin and I'm part of the District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters is an extended family for me. I've come to know such wonderful people here. It has surely helped me to improve my listening, planning, motivating and team building skills. Once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster. 2020-21, we are ready.
Hi, this is Anup Chandran from District 105 PR social media team. Toastmasters has been a perfect platform for me to explore and expand my communication and leadership skills. And this year specifically, it's helped me grow some of my hidden talents in PR, digital content creation. 2020-21, we are ready.
Hello, this is Raja Jabir, PR social media team. Toastmaster allowed me to enhance my communication and leadership skills. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Deepa Surendran, District 105 PR Manager. Toastmasters gave me many opportunities to be happy. Also, it gave me the confidence to interact with you all. 2021, we are ready.
गाँव बड़ा प्यारा मैं तो गया मारा आके
Good evening, Toastmasters, district leaders, division leaders, area leaders, club leaders, members, guests. Welcome to the PR show, Toastmasters Got Talent. My name is Yadu S. Warrior. I am a proud member of District 105 PR team. Now, I decided to start with a song, but our PR manager warned me not to do it because we have got enough talents coming in today. I believe we all are unique. Everyone has got talent, but you have to believe in yourself. Without wasting much time, let me directly jump on to the district mission. The district mission, we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. And our core values are integrity, respect, service, and excellence. Let me remind you, we have 3 taboo topics in this region, that is sex, religion, and politics. So all the role players, anybody who's getting a chance to speak on stage today, please avoid speaking on these subjects and avoid any controversial topics which is currently going on. Now, it is time to welcome a multi-talented personality. When the Toastmaster year started, they wanted to focus on public relations this year. And they went and they found the best person they can find in District 105. She is a passionate Toastmaster. She's a multi-talented Toastmaster. She's an author. She's a singer. And in Toastmasters, she's got the Best Area Director Award. She has got the Best Division Director Award. And I have seen the best PR in action in District 105 till now. I don't have to introduce her much. So please put your hands together to welcome the Iron Lady of District 105, distinguished Toastmaster Deepa Surendran. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yadu. Respected District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Nelson Meneses, Program Quality Director, Club Growth Director, District Logistic Manager, DTM Anil Sir, Finance Manager, TP Sir, Administration Manager, Toastmaster Deepa, Division Directors, Area Directors, past Division Directors, past Area Directors, our advisors, region advisors, and all the dignitaries of Toastmasters International and the PR ambassadors of District 105. A very good evening. It's told that everything we do is PR, the public relations. And here we are to unleash the other side of the Toastmasters, brimming with music, melody, rhythm, and the rhyme. The other side of us, the Toastmasters, that can crack jokes and wipe out a frown. The other side of you that the world wants to see. As told by distinguished Toastmaster Bipin Kuriakose. Today's show is to make the entire world know what we actually are, the talents, our skills, and more. In between, we are continuing with our basic public relations activities as well. Our communications team, distinguished Toastmasters Yanlia, Abida, Alex sir, Visrudan sir, and Yadu is letting the world know what District 105 actually is. Our social media team is taking all troubles to identify all possible social media channels, and they are going out to showcase each and every member of District 105, and they are celebrating all of them. Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Raja, Anup, and Ramya. Our public relations newsletter team. Oh my God, no words. Hats off. The resilience and tenacity displayed by each and every one of you. Thank you very much, TTM, Saumya, Saro, Radha, Ruji, Shilpa, and Padmaja. Thank you very much for being the design team, Toastmasters Nitin, Shafiq, and our newly joined stars as our saviors. They have joined recently, Manpreet and Pranav. Thank you for keeping the aesthetics of District 105 pristine in front of the world. Our branding team, Toastmasters Kiran and Rebecca, you have taught our members the importance of branding guidelines. You made us comply the branding guidelines. Thank you. Incredible work. Infrastructure team, I always mention you at the last, but you guys are the pillars of any activity, any event in District 105. Let me ask our audience, how many of you have logged into www.district105.org? If not, please do now. The way that website is revamped and maintained now, it's amazing. We have everything over there. We have all the channels we are using to communicate is embedded in the website. All sort of information under program quality, under club growth, under public relations, everything is in our website. Even the podcast, the latest released podcast can be listened from our website. If you are not logged in yet, please do www.district105.org. And the entire credit goes to our infrastructure team led by Toastmaster Jinesh, Dean, Ashish, Sudhesh, and Ajay. Thank you. In addition to this, I'm brimming with pride when I'm announcing our new initiative, the podcast, District 105 podcasters. Distinguished Toastmaster Lakshmi, Kanti Madinathan, and Kusain, they are helping a lot. Now, may I request DTM Lakshmi, if you are there, to say a few words about our new initiative? DTM Lakshmi, are you there?
Can't find any name with the Lakshmi in the participants
Okay,
list.
Toastmaster Kanti, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, District 105 PR team. And thank you, District 105 PR Manager, DTM Deepa ma'am. And I am Kanti, part of District D105 FM District Podcast Team 2021. We are ready. And first of all, I would like to thank the District PR team for their creativity and innovation. And they have started a lot of channels and they are firing all the cylinders. Wonderful, and I also happy to know that a lot of Toastmasters from around not only the District 105, from around the world, they are supporting the PR team. And I wish all the very best. And thank you for the wonderful team. And thank you. Over to you, PR.
Thank you. DTM Lakshmi is there. Lakshmi, can you please say a few words? Yes.
Well, District 105 PR, it's my pleasure to be here with you this evening. We are very, of course, from me personally, I'm very excited to have started this FM, District 105 FM. Please do visit the page and listen to the educational sessions. It's really awesome. And I do hope that Toastmasters get the benefit of it. And it has been quite exciting to do, to be honest, because I don't know podcasts. So I have learned so much doing this, and the value of ensuring things are sent across in an appropriate manner, which is easy for the audience to understand. It has been a great journey so far. Thank you very much, DTM Deepa. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, in few days, maybe a month plus, we have released 5 podcasts so far, and it's all educational. Please do listen to them. Subscribe our channel. Now, today's event is organized by our awards team in coordination with our social media team. The efforts they have taken from the day of the decision what we have taken, today, this time it will be a talent show. Actually, this is our 5th event in this Toastmasters term, and the last 2-3 events after our event, there were talent shows led by talented Toastmasters, including some division directors. We were continuing with the event, singing and then encouraging, entertaining each other. From that, we got inspired, and the talent show is because of those talent nights. And once we decided, the award team took that challenge, and from that day onwards, they didn't rest at all. Distinguished Toastmaster Nisha, DTM Bipin, Abhinav, all these 3 people with the support of social media team, DTM Raja, they were every day and night, they were meeting, communicating with each other, and they were all encouraging our performers, maybe conducting the dry runs or encouraging them, helping them, guiding them. Thank you very much, DTM Nisha, Bipin, Abhinav, and Raja for helping our talents by giving a stage like this for them to perform. Thank you very much. And to take today's event to the next level, we have a young, enthusiastic Toastmaster Abhinav. He is from JLT Dubai Toastmasters Club, a club which is very close to my heart. The first club I chartered when I was the area director. And this person is a alumnus from IIM Bangalore, and he is working with fashion. What is that? It's called. There's a word. Let me just find out. IIM Bangalore, who is currently heading the CRM, digital marketing, and e-commerce department for Red Tag fashion brand. So these things are very special for PR. That's the reason I didn't want to miss those words: CRM, digital marketing, and e-commerce. Apart from being an active Toastmaster, he is a content creator for YouTube channel, a blogger, and a passionate traveler who traveled through 19 countries in last 3 years. Will you get anyone better to control this show, to take us through this show? No, right? So let's put our hands together to welcome the brilliant, young, handsome Toastmaster Abhinav to take us through this talent show. Over to you, Abhinav.
Thank you, DTM Deepa. District 105, good evening. Hide not your talents, they for use were made. What's a sundial in a shade? That's what Benjamin Franklin once said. So, before I go forward, let me clear all your doubts. I am the least talented person in Deepa's gang, and that's why I've been entrusted with handling the MC part. And I'll prove that today in this session, because we have a lineup of performers and role players, and I'll tell you about each of the role players and how talented they are. Before that, I want to thank DTM Deepa, who has been the mentor, the guide, the torchbearer, and true inspiration for all of us, and what talent she has. She's a singer, she's a dancer, she's an author, and now with PR, she has shown us that how good PR can go up to. So thank you, DTM Deepa, for telling us like how this Toastmaster Got Talent was conceptualized. I'll throw some light on how it was shouldered upon. So like she said that we had a bunch of talents, and when we said 2021, we are ready, all of us said together that we are ready. We never thought that this would turn out like this, the year, but we had our lows and ups, and now it's the time that We are busy with our division contest, our DTech preparations, and all the area contests have been done. But do you think, like in a school annual contest, for example, we all have our exams, but if we don't have the annual day, if we don't have the institute day, how dull our school's curriculum will look like? And that's why we have presented this PR meeting, the 5th PR meeting we are doing today, with a tinge of some fun, some excitement, and the culmination of a month-long initiative handled by the PR team, headed by DTM Deepa, which is called as Toastmasters Got Talent 2021. So it all started with, we thought like DTM Deepa has accounted for so many, she has accumulated so many talented people under her head, under her leadership. And then we thought like, why, is it all? Or do we have more of those people across the District 105? And that's why we asked for the invites and we posted, and then it was humongous. We were like bombarded with so many messages and emails and WhatsApps that how can we take part, where can we post it? And it was overwhelming to see the participation from across the District 105. And after that, DTM Nisha, DTM Vipin, and myself, we were just looking around and seeing that who is the best one, or how do we rate. It was not about rating, but it was so humongous a response for everyone. And then you could see the whole PR page, the District 105 Facebook page, with so many colorful and vibrant talent presentations. So that happened last month, and today we'll be seeing some of those performers. We couldn't accommodate all of them, but we'll be seeing some of those performers today, which are lined up, they have prepared, and they'll be showcasing their talent today. So like I said, I'm the least talented, and I want to take this forward and start with people who are more talented than me. And first performer we have for tonight is none other than DTM Devlal. Devlal, he is the immediate past president, division director of Division H. He is a member of Advanced Humorous Toastmaster and has been the champion at DTAC level. And he is going to present a humorous take on people in Zoom meetings titled Zoom In, Zoom Out. I repeat, he is going to present a humorous take on people in Zoom meetings titled Zoom In, Zoom Out. So can we have a round of applause for the first performer of tonight, DTM Devlal? Over to you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome. Can you imagine that it's been almost a year since we started the Zoom meeting? And what a journey it's been. We learned so much about ourselves, about the others. What do they have in their houses, hanging on their wall? Pets. I mean, remember the first few meetings? Pressure cookers going off, children screaming, cats in heat, and whatnot. And then I realized that people on Zoom could be broadly classified into 3 categories. The first category is what I call as the Zoom-ins. They are usually, no offense, okay? They're slightly elderly, a bit technologically challenged, and their meetings usually start with darkness. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello, can you see me? No? I can see you. Can you see me? See, Toastmaster, I think we can see you, but I think I saw your epiglottis. And then you see a little bit of this and a lot more of that a little later. this continues even now. We have learned so much about the anatomy of people from various possible angles, and they keep providing us with information that we don't really need. That brings me to the category number 2. The category number 2 people are, I would call, the real Zoom masters, because they are multi-skilled and multi-talented. They can multitask. They can attend a meeting, brush their teeth, drive a car, pick their nose, maybe even change, if possible, they could even change the tire of the car they are driving. A typical scene would be like this. I'm sorry, I'm driving, okay? 1 second, okay? Bye, hey. One chai, okay? Correct. And 1 Punjabi samosa. No problem. I'll be making. What time will it start? 7 o'clock, 7:30, right? No, there's traffic. Bloody fool! No, not you, sir. Not you, sir. You are a nice person. Now wait, hold on. I said samosa, not laddu. 25 years I have. Hold on. 25 years I have bought samosa from me. I don't want laddu. Sorry, traffic. Stupid fellow. Not you, sir. This parking, it is so much of a problem. So that is how they go. And I don't know what else do they do. That brings me to the third category of the Zoom outs. These people have kind of lost touch with us a long time ago. With us means Mother Earth. The body is still here with us, amongst us, but their consciousness has become one with the universe. They appear to us virtually, but they are these celestial human beings whose thoughts have wandered beyond the silly limits of this human world. I mean, we would assume that they are a little bit lost and confused. They appear on the screen like this for an 8 o'clock morning on Fridays. Sorry. Good morning, Toastmaster. What? Hullabulla Toastmaster. Silly Billy. Lali. Well, good morning, Silly Billy. My job is to evaluate general. No, hold on. Hold on. Hello. Meeting, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I clicked the wrong link. I'm supposed to present. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, do you mind? Hello? Office meeting, yeah? Okay. So thus, hold on. Okay, I will log in. I will log in. Yes, sir, I will log in now. Maybe I'm still in the same place. Can they hear me? They can see me. Oh, they can see me. Oh, no. See, now you have learned a little bit more about me, right? So we are still on uncharted territory, learning something about us, the neighbors, what they have on the table, and of course their anatomy. 2021, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more waiting. I'm not laddu, ya samosa. Sorry, I will be back. Over to you.
Thank you so much, thank you for this class and starting the event with a bang. That was so wonderful. We can all relate to what you have said, and we can segment ourselves in one of these three Zoom scholars you just showcased. Wonderful. Let's get on to the next performer. She's Praveena Sriram, and she'll be presenting a Hindi bhajan on Lord Krishna, composed by the Maharaja of Kingdom of Travancore, Swati Trivunal, who's been considered as a brilliant music composer and is credited with more than 400 classical composition in both Carnatic and Hindustani style. So I present Toastmaster Praveena Sriram.
Good evening, everyone. हम मिल श्याम हरि हरि चलिए हम मिल श्याम हरि हरि चलिए हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए देखो जमुना रे बाहे सुंदर 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 आके नीर बरी बरी आके नीर बरी बरी चलिए कुंजन मोती हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंजन छोड़िए कैसे मोकू में तो 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 तेहो हाथ धरी हरी तेरो हाथ धरी हरी सुनिए कोयल की बोली पिया क्या कह रही हरी सुनिए कोयल की बोली पिया क्या कह रही हरी चलिए कुंजन हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंजन
you.
Thank you so much, Pravina. That was wonderful. Brilliant. Now, you would come to know that when I said that people are so talented and I'm just not so much. So you are finally getting the realization of that with that song. Beautiful. Next, we have Toastmaster Priyanka. Priyanka Prasad, she is pursuing her bachelor's in information systems and management in Manipal Academy of Higher Education, and she is a proud member of Mahe Toastmasters Club. She'll be performing a dance which is kind of a celebration because it's a popular Mehendi song, which is a combination of semi-classical and Bhangra. So are we all ready for something fun, something which we all Indians like to do? Over to you. Toastmaster Priyanka.
मेहंदी है रचने वाली, हाथों में गहरी लाली, कहे सखियां अब कलियां हाथों में खिलने वाली हैं, तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियां मिलने वाली हैं। मेहंदी है रचने वाली, हाथों में गहरी लाली, कहे सखियां अब कलियां हाथों में खिलने वाली हैं, तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियां मिलने वाली हैं। ओ हरियाली बन्नो, ले जाने तुझको भुइयां, आने वाले हैं सैयां, थामेंगे आपके भैया, गूंजेगी शहनाई अंगनाई अंगनाई। हाथों में इन हाथों में लिख के मेहंदी से सजना कना, लिख के मेहंदी से सजना कना। हाथों में इन हाथों में जिसे पढ़ती हूँ मैं सुबह शाम, जिसे पढ़ती हूँ मैं सुबह शाम। हाथों में इन हाथों में लिख के मेहंदी से सजना कना, लिख के मेहंदी से सजना कना। सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना। सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना,
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना। हाय हाय हाय,
हाय हाय हाय।
What a wonderful display of energy. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyanka. That reminds me of the Indian wedding, which is a long, I think last I attended a wedding was almost 2 years back. That was mine own. But thank you. That's what I miss the most of India. Like, apart from going and visiting India, but Indian weddings are amazing. So thank you for giving us the glimpse of how the weddings are and filling this meeting with your stream energy. Next, let's come to business, and I want to hand it over to my leader, the leader of PR award team, to DTM Nisha. Now, Distinguished Toastmaster Nisha is an oil painting enthusiast. She's a doctor and has earned her PhD in migration with UGC fellowship. She's so talented that she ranked 1 in the University of Kerala, and she's now regularly writing a parental column for an online children magazine, Thodavadi. And I don't have words on how particular she is with her creative styles and how brilliant she is with creative, because last 1 year I've been working with her and we are coming up with a lot of awards. We have come and we said that Toast 2021 we are ready. So from the PR award teams, we wanted to give the boost to the creative talents across Toastmasters fraternity in District 105, and we have come up with awards like Rocking Invites, the Story Recap. We also have awards for the podcast, for the new clubs, for the old clubs, and all sorts of, because we wanted to diversify and we wanted to acknowledge every kind of creative talent we have in our District 105. And that's how this journey has been. And today I invite DTM Nisha for presenting the award for this quarter and for the month. Over to you, DTM Nisha.
Teammate? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Let me repeat. I was saying thank you to Toastmaster Abhinav, my awards teammate, and good evening, District 105. I would like to thank first of all the clubs, all the Toastmasters who have been sending those entries to us, the enthusiastic entries towards the Public Relations Awards. And it has been a pleasure for us to collect them, curate them, send them to the panelists. We had about a dozen panelists this time, looking into the 5 awards which were in the offing, and we have docked in the results. So let us go for it. So there is yet another group of Zoom masters whom DTM Devilal can add to the segment. That is the Toastmasters who find sharing screen very difficult. I will try. I almost think it is rocket science. So Eureka. I know how to share screen. So let me try this. Okay. So I will start with a recount of an award which has already been declared. That is the February Rocking Invite Award, which has been the most popular. It has already been declared. It was handed out to Toastmaster Manasir Abbas, the Assistant VPPR of Sharjah Toastmasters Club. If he's around, we can have a quick hello with him. Are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm very much here.
Okay. So how is it winning the award?
Oh, it's awesome. Basically, I have joined in the month of January only before. So it's awesome, something like an icing on the cake.
You have set the standards quite high. Thank you so much. Thank you for setting.
Thank you, Mr. Shah.
Now, for the categories which are going to be declared, the results for which are going to be declared now. The division roller coaster. This is a division level award, which is given to the division which has the most vibrant Facebook and Instagram pages. And the panelists, we had 2 panelists for us, and the reports it mentioned this particular division, which has been consistent throughout the last 3 quarters, albeit this quarter, the number of posts have been maybe on the lower side, but still this division has ranked high consistently. So this is the winner this time. Division. Okay, before that, we look for information, updation, and purpose. And there were 2 mentions by the panelists. One was across the divisions, there has been cross posting, where, for example, even the division that won There were about 80 posts from another division in India, which is not relevant at all. That is one word of caution which was given by the panelists for all the divisions regarding caution regarding what is being posted there, so that all the posts are valuable to the members. It is relevant to the members. The division pages are a go-to reckoner for the members to see what is happening in their clubs, in their area. What are the achievements by the members of the division? That should be given prime importance. And one more thing they mentioned was some of the division pages are not open to all. They are a private group, so it is not easily accessible. Now for the winner this time is Division L, and it goes to the Division PR Manager, Toastmaster Anup Chandran. Is the Division Director Stephen here? Can we have a quick hello from you? Your PR Manager has done a great job. Okay, congratulations, Toastmaster Anup.
Thank you so much, DTM Nisha. This was a surprise. Didn't expect it, but thank you so much for acknowledging. Thank you.
Thank you for all the relevant posts and making the standards so high. Now we have the third quarter award in the club level category, that is for best photo frames, best photos in a Toastmaster environment. And this has been a challenge because we are having online meetings, so we can't have those energetic Toastmasters photo sessions which we were having. But still, we have had excellent tries, and we have towards this category, these are the finalists, the best photo frames from what they could send with the online meetings. And the winner this time is Galaxy Toastmasters Club for the best photo frames award. This is their entry. How do you like it? Is there anybody from Galaxy Toastmasters who can say hello to us? If anybody from Galaxy Toastmasters, president, any member. So this is an award for your club. With all the COVID, you have managed a picture with so much Toastmasters material, so much energy, so much positivity. Congratulations to you again. Now we have the Club Scribe Award. This is for the best newsletter by a club. And this time we had 4 finalists, and these are the 4 finalists: Fujairah Toastmasters, Desert Divas Toastmasters, who won the second quarter award for this, then the Leeds Toastmasters, and Al Naba Toastmasters. Now, the winner here is, it was one particular newsletter which had about 60 pages. The branding guidelines were largely kept. Then they had a lot of articles pertaining to Toastmasters. Then they had articles on personal development and articles in general with felicitations for their members' achievements. And it was bilingual as well. So the winner is Leeds Toastmasters Club. If there's anybody around from Leeds, you are welcome. We would like to hear your voice.
Good evening, everybody. I'm from Leeds Toastmaster. This is Toastmaster Surya Vijay.
Congratulations. Please pass the message on to your club members for your publication.
Sure, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, this is a member level award, story recap. We have been having these meeting recaps, the meeting minutes. This is the technologically advanced version of the story recap for a meeting summary by a club member. And this has been won by, yes, it is for a short video of 1 to 5 minutes, which is vibrant, crisp, and purposeful as far as the meeting summary is concerned. The winner is Toastmaster Wenzel Fernandez of Arabian Dreams Toastmasters. Do we have Toastmaster Wenzel here in the meeting room? Anyway, please have a look at the winning videos and pictures. Please have a look at the District 105 PR page. And now for the Pièce de Resistance, the most popular award, the most awaited one for this month. Every month we wait for the 20th so that we can get all the flyers that month. And we had about 60 entries this time, and all of them were so good. Actually, 21 of the entries went to the semifinals. It was very difficult to find the best one. We were looking for entries with creativity, motivation, and purpose. And they had to adhere to the branding guidelines. And here are the entries which went to the semi-final level. You can see all of them, they are at par with each other. Then the panelists had to swift through for the branding guidelines, the finer details, the creativity, the clarity, the alineations, and we have the 5 finalists: Ajman Orators Toastmasters, IBM UAE Toastmasters, Abu Dhabi Toastmasters, Discovery Gardens Toastmasters, and Blue Ocean Academy Toastmasters. So these are the winning entries. You can have a look. And now, according to the feedback given to us, minor points like the correct use of gradient, adequate space around the emblem, you're not supposed to use clip art. These fine points had to be looked into by the panelists to choose one among all these posters which were so good. And here is the winner. This is Abu Dhabi Toastmasters. This is a member level category. It goes to Saravanan Rajalo of Abu Dhabi Toastmasters. Is he around?
Yes, I am.
Congratulations to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, DTM Nisha and the district leaders. It's a wonderful feeling.
Thank you. Congratulations again. So here are
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So here are the awards for this quarter and this month. And 2 things that I would like to tell you. All the winners up to now, please have a look at the posters where all the details about each and every award has been listed. And you make your purchase according to the worth of the gifts that you are entitled to, and send the receipts to the PR manager to claim it. If you have any queries, please get back to us. And please note that May 5th is the last date for entry of awards for the last quarter. It is May 5th. And we have about 19 awards in the offing. So please make sure that you send your entries and get them. We have the Publicity Mogul Award for a Toastmaster who is not an officer beyond the club level, who has been promoting Toastmasters. These are just examples. We have the Cordiality Quotient Award for a PPPR who has got excellent write-ups by new members, guests in their newsletters. Then we have the New Trumpeter Award for a new club which has been outstanding, keeping outstanding media presence. Then we have Community Rockers. We have Corporate Rockers for 2 clubs which have been promoting Toastmasters in the community, Toastmasters in the corporate area. Then we have for the best video by a club, the silver feature, the best video by an area, that is area Polaroid. Then we have best pictures for posters for area contest, that is area highlighter, the same for division bugles. So please have a look at what is there in the District 100 page, the list of awards, and send your entries. So these winners are just the first among equals, as I always say. Every club has done what they can, and we are so happy to go through them. Thanks again. Good night to you.
Thank you, DTM Nisha. Thank you, DTM Nisha. I must say, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you because you come like a Santa Claus and you distribute so many awards and bring smile to all these people. And I want to have that job done. Amazing. Congratulations all the winners for this time, and I hope that we get more and more participants for the next because the finale, the big annual contest and annual awards are coming through, which DTM Nisha has already spoken about, and I would want all of you to participate in this, and also ask your fellow Toastmasters from your club to participate and get some of these awards because we have a lot. Exactly. So moving on, let's have this meeting going on. And this is the time for the newsletter release for the Division I. And for that, I'll be calling upon Toastmaster Ruchi. Now, Toastmaster Ruchi, apart from being my college senior, she is a talented dancer and writer. And as a professional, she is a filmmaker and a creative writer. So what more can you expect from a Toastmaster who's talented enough? And she's been with Green's Toastmaster for last 3 years, and she has recently moved to Germany and slowly settling over there. She's joining from Germany. Over to you, Toastmaster Ruchi.
Thank you very much, MC Abhinav. What a wonderful introduction. So a very, very good evening and a warm welcome to all the dignitaries present, to the Toastmasters, to all the guests here. It's a pleasure to join all the way from Germany. And it's nice to see some familiar faces after a lot of unfamiliar faces here. So without further ado, I'm very honored to be part of the newsletter team and present the Division I newsletter with you today. But before I do that, I would first request a special Toastmaster to greenlight our newsletter release and share a few words with all of us. She is a Gulf kid. She's born in Bahrain, brought up in Dubai. She has some very unique interests. She loves jewelry hunting. Very interesting. Fitness and nutrition, interior design, and yeah, so she is into marketing, but I can see that all fits in together. So I'm excited to hear the district administration manager. I invite Toastmaster Deepa Godwani to please say a few words. Toastmaster Deepa.
Daily ripples of excellence over time become a tsunami of success, quotes Robin Sharma. Thank you, Toastmaster Ruchi, for that warm welcome. Good evening to all the District 105 members, district leaders, region leaders, and wonderful guests. Every member of District 105 PR team is a ripple of excellence. An amazing effort by the team to compile division newsletters month after month, creating a tsunami of strength, spirit, and success of the clubs and members of every division. Well done, distinguished Toastmaster Deepa Surendran and her amazing team of ripplers who ignite the tsunami of success. I'm thoroughly honored to be sharing the experience on behalf of the district team and our PR team on how they came up with the Division I newsletter. Division I feels like home because it is my home division. I've learned everything in Toastmasters, courtesy Division I and my wonderful senior Toastmasters. The tsunami that is going to be unveiled would not have seen the light of day without the two ripplers, distinguished Toastmaster Soumya Rangarajan and distinguished Toastmaster Deepa Surendran. There is no doubt in my mind that this newsletter has gone through a very comprehensive process of research and refinement, resulting in our newsletter titled Creating Opportunities, which aptly resonates with the vision of our division, putting members first. I'm sure that we gave the PR team a tough time, and we thank you for bearing with us. I would also like to thank every member of Division I who was instrumental in providing articles and in collating the history of the division, and I'm sure that it will be an eye-opener for many members. Now, to unveil the tsunami, may I please hand the screen back to yet another rippler, Toastmaster Ruchi, to take us through the Division I newsletter. Over to you, Toastmaster Ruchi.
Wow, what a wonderful message, Toastmaster Deepa. Thank you very much. And let's get started with the newsletter. So I'm going to share my screen and please confirm once you can see it. Can you see it? Maybe a thumbs up or, okay, yes. Perfect. Okay, so presenting Division I newsletter with you all. As Toastmaster Deepa said, it has been a comprehensive process A lot of people were in this together to create this newsletter today that we can present to you. So starting with the cover letter. So the cover page tells you what is the theme of the newsletter, what is the pulse of this division, and it is creating opportunities. There's a story behind that. When we first met the Division I team, we found out that their vision, their motto is putting members first. So we asked them, and the more we dug deep, the articles, the actions, the words, they all show that by creating opportunities and creating leaders, that's how they put their members first. So it's an apt theme. And let's have a glimpse of the newsletter going forward. So we start with the table of contents. You can peruse whichever article you want from here. Following that, we have the Division I team of this year who has been taking the division forward. It was my honor and pleasure to write the editorial for this newsletter. And of course, it's not possible without my partners in crime, the newsletter team. And in fact, we have 2 new people who have joined the newsletter team, and you can hear from them and in this column. As always, we start with messages from the district team, starting with the district director, DTM Nelson. Following that, we have a beautiful story and a message by DTM Gurbinder, the PQD. Message, a very relatable and sweet message from DTM Rania, the club growth director. And of course, the woman of the hour, as they said, the Iron Woman, DTM Deepa Surendran, the district public relations manager, her message. And of course, a person we just heard from, the very eloquent Toastmaster Deepa. And finally, last but the most important, we have a message from the division director, DTM Rupesh. Here, if you want a glimpse of what his vision was and how they've brought it forward, this is the article to read. Here on, we start dissecting the Division I. So first we see the different areas, the different clubs that fall under Division I, and the messages from area directors. You can get to know them and see where they come from. Now we come to the articles. The first article is the most, you can say, the insight into the division, which is why it's called Insight into Division I. And it gives you a complete picture of what the division is all about. This one has been done very uniquely. They have picked out Division I and given the kind of qualities that the division has and elaborated on it, whilst giving us a feel or a flavor of that division. So this is that article. And now we have this very different article. This is one must read because it's an insight into our very favorite DTM Nelson, a tell-all special article by his wife, DTM Shalini Menezes. So if you want to hear all the gossip and what's going on behind the scenes, this is the article to read. The Division I has some very different language clubs as well. One of them is an Urdu club. So here we have an Urdu article here. And as we spoke to the Division I team, we discovered that they have a couple of different and unique ladies clubs, which are doing very different initiatives. And it was quite an interesting read. So this is another article on that. We have a Telugu language article. And this article gives you a glimpse on what the theme is. We talked about creating opportunities. So what do you do when some clubs are struggling or not performing the best? The division steps up and does something very unique. like appointing club coaches. And how did the coaches feel? How did the clubs benefit? What happened after that? Read on to find out. We have an Arabic language article as well. And of course, we have the stars and stalwarts of the division who have brought the division to what it is today, contributed quite a bit to the division. And as always, we have an events page. So you can see all the events that the Division I has been working on throughout the year. Then comes the member musings, where we have some small bites from the different members of the division, get a feel of how they feel. Club photographs for each club from different areas. So you kind of feel like you're part of the division and you know who's who. Followed by district news to be up to date on what's happening next. And of course, the most important page, the people who made it happen, the acknowledgements page. So I'm just going to stop sharing here, and I hope that you will enjoy reading this newsletter. And I request the very dynamic division director, DTM Rupesh Tana, to receive this newsletter. DTM Rupesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ruchi. Honorable District Director, DTM Nelson Menezes, District Club Growth Director, DTM Rania Ulrab, District PR Manager, DTM Deepa Surendran, District Admin Manager, Toastmaster Deepa Godwani, Regional Advisor, DTM Sunil Kotharatil, Newsletter Editor-in-Chief, DTM Somya Rangarajan, Newsletter Team Members, Division Directors, Area Directors, Club Leaders and Members, and distinguished guests. Good evening, one and all. I am honored and with immense pleasure on behalf of members of Division I take this privilege to accept this newsletter, creating opportunities. I would like to thank everyone who have played their part in piecing this newsletter together. Thank you, DTM Deepa Surendran, for this great initiative. Under your leadership as District PR Manager, the landscape of district PR activities has turned on its heads. And I believe you are among the best PR manager we have in the Toastmaster fraternity. Our heartfelt and sincere gratitude to the editor-in-chief of this newsletter, DTM Somya Rangarajan, who, along with her team, relentlessly worked through long hours and grueling times to put together this amazing newsletter. Deep appreciation, DTM Sarotherian, Toastmaster Padmaja Dilip Kumar, Toastmaster Radhahari, Toastmaster Ruchi Undevia, Toastmaster Shilpa Srimant, Toastmaster Nitin Mehra, Toastmaster Pranav, Toastmaster Shafiq, and Toastmaster Manpreet, who have supported uncompromisingly in the production of this newsletter. DTM Nelson Menezes, DTM Guruvinder Singh Poon, DTM Rania Ulrab, and DTM Deepa Surendran, we definitely are indebted to you for sharing your valuable insights on Division I. Thank you. This article would not have seen the light of day if not Toastmaster Karan Kundwani, Toastmaster Tina Satish, Toastmaster Nakul Gupta, Toastmaster Shyam Prasad, Toastmaster Muhammad Salahuddin, Toastmaster Wenzel Fernandez, Toastmaster Midat Siddiqui, Toastmaster Hemant Jain, and our 5 dynamic area directors. Division I is immensely proud of your terrific efforts. I am confident that the members of Division I would love reading this newsletter and would appreciate every moment they spend with it. Thank you very much, one and all. Over to you, Toastmaster Ruchi or Toastmaster Abhinav. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, DTM Rupesh, for those kind words. And once again, I hope you all will read it. And please give us feedback. We would love that. This is the end of my session, and I would like to hand over back to the MC, Toastmaster Abhinav. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Ruchi, and thank you for sharing those wonderful insights about the Division I newsletter. I also thank Toastmaster Deepa Godwani and DTM Rupesh for sharing their thoughts on the newsletter and presenting it to all of us. Next, let's continue with our talent presentation. And what do we have next? Let's see. Oh, that's my fellow Toastmaster from JLT Dubai Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Nandita Sivadas. And I've known her personally because she's my fellow club Toastmasters, and she's filled with immense form of art. She's brilliant singer, a dancer, and a painter. And today she'll be presenting before us a Radha Krishna, the Saga of Love dance form. And without further ado, I'll just present to you Toastmaster Nandita.
Nandita, please start the music. Please unmute and start.
मधुबन में जो कन्हैया किसी को पीस मिले, कभी मुस्काए कभी छेड़े कभी बात करे, राधा कैसे न चले, राधा कैसे न चले, आग तन मन में लगे, राधा कैसे न चले, राधा कैसे न चले।
मधुबन में भले कान्हा किसी को पी से मिले, मन में तो राधा के ही प्रेम के हैं फूल खिले, किस लिए राधा जले, किस लिए राधा जले, बिना सोचे समझे, किस लिए राधा जले, किस लिए राधा जले। तारे हैं चांद है राधा, फिर क्यों है उसको विश्वास आधा। ओ गोपियां तारे हैं चांद है राधा, फिर क्यों है उसको विश्वास आधा। आनी जानी है राधा तो मन की रानी है, गोपियां आनी जानी है राधा तो मन की रानी है। सांझ सखारे जमुना किनारे राधा राधा ही कान्हा पुकारे,
बाहों के हार जो डाले कोई कान्हा के गले, राधा कैसे न चले, राधा कैसे न चले, आग तन मन में लगे, राधा कैसे न चले, राधा कैसे न चले। राधे 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 राधे
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nandita, for doing that from while you are on vacation from a resort. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. Next, we move on to a very interesting Toastmaster, Ben Thomas. He's the president of Synergy Malayalam Toastmasters Club, Fujairah. His career spans from a college lecturer, journalist, and a business manager. And along the way, he has learned to play few music instruments, and he'll be presenting one of that today. To his credit, he's also published few poems, articles, skits, and featured in English and Malayalam. Today, he's going to present a piece on his harmonica, and there would be a mix of 3 songs, one Malayalam, the other English, and finally a Hindi song. I'll not steal the thunder from him by announcing what songs it is, but here I'm presenting with you Toastmaster Ben Thomas. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Good evening to all fellow Toastmasters. Here I go with my harmonica. Thank you.
Wow, that was so flawless, and thank you for setting the mood. I was so immersed in the music, and Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. And I'll encourage all of you to pour down your comments and appreciation for our beautiful performers. I can see there are a lot of appreciation kind of pouring through. So keep doing that. Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. It was wonderful. Next, I'll like to call upon Toastmaster Brunel. She has been wonderful and one of the early participant in the contest. And I guess the video which we made went viral and brought in a lot of attraction and eyeballs for this contest. And that is none other than Toastmaster Brunel, from a proud member of Blue Ocean Academy Toastmasters Club under Area 49. When I spoke to her about other talents, she said that she loved the most about Toastmasters, all the new friends and family from all the walks of life. And she's been with Toastmaster family for around 1 year and 7 months. And she'll be presenting in front of us the song called as Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. Over to you, Toastmaster Brunel. You're still on mute, Toastmaster Brunel. Yeah.
Okay.
Good to go.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you, everyone. And here we go. If you don't want to say anything, it's okay. Did a fool crazy? Thinking about the way I was changed me, baby. But look at everybody did. I'm not good already. Move on, it's scary. I'm not ready to let me know. So if you don't wanna say anything to somebody, if you wanna believe that you think it's not me, oh, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how, don't start caring about me now. I want you to go, try to hurt me with words, goodbye, so it took some time to fly through. I'm better on the other side. Oh, I could already so move on. Scary, I'm not ready to let me know. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that you think it's not me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Don't walk away, you know how, don't start caring about me now. Oh, hey, hey, oh, 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 I'm not where you left me at all. If you don't wanna say it to somebody, if you wanna believe anything about me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how, don't start caring about me now. Don't show up, don't come down, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, walk away.
Thank you, Toastmaster Brennan. Can we have a round of applause for her? Wonderful. I'm sure that will bring so many likes to our YouTube video where we are going live with. So thank you, Toastmaster. That was Toastmaster Brennan. Now coming to the next newsletter release, that will be presented by DTM Soumya. DTM Soumya is fond of music and photography. She is a member of Desert Diva and Take the Bet Toastmasters Club. And she's so fond of music because I think she started when while studying, and she's still continuing to do that. And she loves to play music while at work as well. I hereby present to you DTM Soumya Rangarajan. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav, for your warm introduction. And now we come to the release of the newsletter of the most important division of District 105. You know, it's in moments such as these that I'm so grateful for the virtual platform, because all of you there from the other divisions would be wanting to hurl those tomatoes and eggs at me, and I've escaped it all. So good evening, District 105. To unveil the newsletter for Division J, I'm going to be inviting a Toastmaster who's very well known in District 105. All of us know him. But then I'm going to tell you some things about him which might shock you. Now, this man never attended classes after 8th up till graduation, except for his physics and chemistry classes. And guess what he was doing? He was playing cricket. Now, I really don't know who the principal of the school and college was. And the man who appears to us as a very cautious, responsible DTM was a daredevil in his college days. He always rode the public buses standing on the footboard. Wouldn't you call that irresponsible? Oh my God, what happened to him over the years? He dislikes pasta. He loves cricket. He loves carom. He's an ace bowler. Now, I think I would have loved to play 20 questions with you, but then I've given you so much information about him. So let me reveal his identity. Please put your hands together to welcome DTM Balaji, who will first speak a few words and then help us unveil the Division J newsletter. Over to you, DTM Balaji.
Hello, good evening. Am I audible, Soumya?
Yes, DTM.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Fantastic to be here, and that too for release of newsletter. And as Soumya said, one of the most important divisions in District 105. I can say it's not just one of the important ones in District 105. It has been one of the important ones right from District 79 to District 20 and then to District 105. History speaks for itself. You can read once the newsletter is released. There are quite a few people who have written about this particular division. Born in the year 2007-8, and it's been fantastic journey for all of us. Reason it was born, you all know, its expansion all over Dubai and UAE, the way we started Toastmasters Club to become a district, then to move forward and make sure that we become more and more districts in the region, which is now called Region 11. The best part of Division J is, as our district PR has just told me, pour my heart out. Let me tell you, pour my heart out is very, very good for me, because I think at this moment, if I believe I should be the senior most person in this division in terms of Toastmaster membership, not in terms of age. So from the time it was born, I've been enjoying, and the best part of it is the family atmosphere. Leaders here are there up for grabs. Everybody is ready to lead this division. We had so many leaders, and history again speaks for itself in the newsletter. We have named all the division governors initially and then the division directors because the designation changed. At this moment, Sujil is the head of the unit, but then the family has been together from then till now. Typically, they say it takes 9 months to deliver a baby. We took 9 years to deliver our baby here, which was Division K. So Division J gave birth to Division K, but our parent is Division B. So we all look up to Division B, and then we ensure that Division J and Division K both are successful, both are very good, And the best part of these two divisions, they don't give pain to the district. I think these are two divisions which will manage themselves on their own. Their leaders know how to manage, and they are the best talented people who give their best to the district. As I said, support team is always there. Division J is here to support District 105 always. It's a proud moment. It's an honor to be here and release the Division J newsletter for all of you. Soumya, all the best to you.
Thank you so much. We'll now move on to, I'm going to share my screen. And as Nisha said, I earlier only had this worry about sharing screen. Now after DTM Devlal's speech, I have to worry whether my epiglottis is visible too. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Abhinav. As I said, in case you were wondering why I called this the most important division, though DTM Balaji tried to do some damage control by saying it's one of the most important divisions, I called it the most important division because Division J is so very proud that our present district director belongs to Division J. And as you see, that's why we have him on our cover. DTM Nelson, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it's the best division, or am I putting you in a spot? The theme which they chose was reminiscences. And as the division theme told us, they said, are we not recalling all the glory of this division, talking about all the achievements it's made? So isn't reminiscences the most apt theme for it? And we had to agree with them. Moving on, this is the table of contents, and you will find that there are quite a few articles. But since Ruchi has elaborated Division I, and there are several common elements between our newsletters, for both J and K, we are going to restrict it and detail only a few articles. And that's why I say we are going to give you just a glimpse. And I have another disclaimer to make. While you're watching this glimpse, some of you with a very sharp eyesight might happen to see a few errors in spellings, but I would just like to tell you that the proofreading is still work in progress. Over the next couple of days, we'll be perfecting this newsletter. Here is our Division J team. And I wrote the editorial for it. And since Ruchi mentioned it, I thought I should tell you that this is my home division. And I always thought I knew this like the back of my hand because I've been in this division for the last 8 years. But when we started working on this newsletter, I discovered that there was so much about it that I really didn't know. The editorial is again a flashback and my trip down memory lane. Our newsletter team, which has already been introduced, you will find messages from our PQD, our CGD, and our PR manager who says that if she didn't have the responsibility of being a PR manager, she would love to have an uninterrupted sound sleep of 8 hours. I can very well understand, Deepa, why you feel this way, because she sends me messages at 2 o'clock in the night. And from this point, we start Division J's content. Our first message from the Division J director, DTM Sujil. The tagline that Division J has chosen for the year is Together We Shine. And DTM Sujil gives us his message about what it is to be the division director of J. We move on with the area directors of this division. The timeline of Division J, if you see, it has so many faces because Division J, I think, is one of the divisions which has the maximum number of leaders who've been at the district. And we've tried to encapsulate that leadership journey of Division J. And we also have all the pathways, ambassadors, and guides of Division J. Insight into Division J, as usual, gives us a brief overview of what this division is, what its spirit, what its culture is. And as DTM Balaji said, probably what stands out in Division J is one team, one family, and the concept of constant learning. Division J also has several unique aspects, but I'm not going to divulge all of it. We're going to retain a few surprises in the hope that it will pique your curiosity and you'll be waiting to lay your hands on this newsletter. One of the chief articles is this, in this newsletter is an interview with our district director, DTM Nelson. It talks about what it is to be a district director, the responsibilities, the strategies, his vision, his aspirations, and all that goes into the role of a district director. So for aspiring leaders, this should make a great read. And before you think that this article that I'm stopping on is a personal bias, I should tell you, no, it is not. Though I do belong to Desert Divas Toastmasters Club, one of the unique features of Division J is what we have done here is we've clubbed 3 unique divisions. One, Desert Divas, because it's an all-women's club. SLP Toastmasters, because it's the only Sri Lankan club in the district. And Star of Arabia Toastmasters Club for being one of the oldest and the strongest clubs of Division J. So this, we've clubbed these 3 together and called it the Trending Trio because they are unique in J. Another very, very strong aspect of Division J is the cluster of Filipino clubs that we have. I think there is no other division in the district which has 5 Filipino clubs in one division. And if you see these pictures of the club members, you can see the joy, the mirth, the happiness. And I think that is one of the hallmarks of the Filipino clubs. They are so very encouraging. And when you hear them applauding, it's a riot. I'm not going to reveal anything more about Division J newsletter here. I will stop with this and I will leave you to discover the remaining as surprises when you get to read it. With this, this was just a brief glimpse of Division J. And as I told you, the contents has a lot more to read. But with this, I would now like to call upon the Division J director to come and accent this newsletter. Now, our Division J director, DTM Sujil, is a very calm, composed, meticulous person who, when you look at him, you know he's a no-nonsense man. And he says he is yet to discover the talent that he possesses. DTM Sujil, I'm sure after today you would have recognized the talent or you know what you have to develop. He says his motto in life is to become a better human being than he was yesterday. Deep philosophy, DTM Sujil, in this talent show day when we are singing and dancing, we are talking about becoming better human beings, but I guess they all go hand in hand. So over to you, DTM Sujil, for a few words.
Good evening, everyone. District Director, DTM Nelson, District Officers, District PR Manager, DTM Deepa, our very own Division Advisor, DTM Nagabhushan Balaji, other Division Directors, Area Directors, Club Officers, and all the members in the house. Very warm good evening. I humbly accept the newsletter because for me, nothing worth having comes easy. This has been definitely a lot of efforts put in by many people. Not only the division team, also the members from Division J as well. All the people who have put in those articles, they have spent a lot of time and thought behind it. And also I'd like to thank DTM Soumya and her team, Saro, Padmaja, everyone, even the designers. You have done a great job. Thank you very much. And from the division team, Division PR Manager, Toastmaster Kaushik and his team has, I think, a lot of midnight oil were burned to ensure that this was a worthy substance in it. And also, since Division J being the legacy, I would call it as the legacy division, we had to have that level of articles so that nobody is disappointed. Once you have your hands on it, definitely you will have the proud, you will be all reading it very proudly. And I think going forward, Division J will keep the bars high. And thank you all for giving this opportunity to present ourselves our history, and what our vision for the future is. Thank you from my side, and once again, have a nice evening. Over to you, DTM Soumya.
Thank you so much, DTM Sujit. It's a pleasure to hear you speak like this. And with this, I hand over to DTM Abhinav. Sorry, Toastmaster Abhinav, over to you.
Thank you. That was wonderful. I can't really wait to get a hands-on now with this newsletter. You have spoken so good about this newsletter as well as the division. And thank you so much. Thank you, DTM Soumya, DTM Sujil, and DTM Balaji. You will always be an inspiration to me personally and for all of us over there. Next, let's call upon my dear friend, Toastmaster Anup, who has been the stalwart of PR in District 105. He has always made me jealous by winning all the awards for last year while I was a VPPR, and he has mentored so many of us with his creative strokes. And currently, he's a VP membership of Pond Park Advanced Toastmaster Club and has been Toastmaster for 4 years now and past president of Gardens Toastmasters Club. So I give you all Toastmaster Anup, who would be presenting the social media update for the month. Over to you, Toastmaster Anup.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav, for that warm welcome. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. On behalf of District 105 social media team, it's my privilege and honor to present our progress this evening. So first and foremost, before I get into that, I would like to acknowledge my teammates, DTM Raja for her leadership and guidance, and Toastmaster Remya for consistently working on all the creatives, especially showcasing the leadership quotes that we see in our social media channels, especially Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much. Now, they say that if you do not measure, you cannot improve. That means we need to look at some statistics. So with that, let me just share my screen. Now, if you look at the numbers here, you can see that across all our social media channels, be it Twitter, Instagram, or the YouTube, we have had over 30% growth across all the channels when you compare from what it was from November till today. So fantastic work from the social media team and also all the clubs and leaders contributing in terms of the content. Thank you so much. I would also like to highlight a couple of special projects which we were working upon in the last 2 months. First one is the 6th edition of In Conversation with Distinguished Toastmasters. And in this edition, we had a chat with DTM Mallika Ramanathan. Now, DTM Mallika Ramanathan is one of the pioneers of the Toastmasters movement in Dubai and also in the Northern Emirates. Now, talking to her was our talented Toastmaster Lavanya Lakshman. So I would like to play a preview of the conversation.
Hi, Anup. We can't hear the audio. There is something wrong with the audio.
Toastmaster Anu, we cannot hear you. No sound is coming. Toastmaster Anu, we cannot, nobody can hear.
Can you hear? You
No,
couldn't
no
hear them?
voice. No
Oh.
audio.
I should have stopped me earlier.
No, we were telling from beginning.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Let me reshare.
It's okay, we can go ahead with the next.
Okay, sure. So it's a fascinating conversation that we had with DTM Malika, where she shared a lot of insights how Toastmasters movement started in Dubai. I request all of you to go to our YouTube channel and watch the entire conversation. And you will see that it's a fascinating journey that she has had and a lot of lessons, life lessons that she has shared in that conversation. Next up, I would like to showcase somebody special in the 7th edition of our In Conversation with Distinguished Toastmasters is none other than DTM Mohammad Murad. And having conversation with him is none other than the funny man and also the vibrant Toastmaster VP Menon. A fascinating conversation. And I would like to play the video.
Hello everyone, my name is VP Menon. I'm a member of Dubai Toastmasters Club. And on behalf of District 105 today, I'm really very glad to have this conversation with someone incredibly special. Our guest today for this conversation is none other than Distinguished Toastmaster Mohammad Murad. Distinguished Toastmaster Mohammad Murad is an entrepreneur and managing director of 3 companies. He holds an MBA and a Master of Quality Management degree from the University of Wollongong in New South Wales, Australia. He is also a graduate of the City of Dubai's Leadership Development Program and has received training at Harvard, London Business School, and
is that I am a proud UAE citizen from the United Arab Emirates. I'm a proud father and a husband, and lately a grandfather of 2 beautiful granddaughters that I to everyone, because I think as citizens of our own country and as Toastmasters, we need to set standards of how we portray ourselves as citizens as well as Toastmasters. Now, before Toastmasters, I was a police officer and a police officer for 20 years. And what I always say that I was a bad cop at the beginning of my career. Not bad in terms of bribery and all the bad things that bad cops do, but in terms of temperament and the way I used to deal with people and the way that I approached dealing with people, because I was conditioned to be a criminal investigation police officer. So therefore I was tough, I was not very flexible to the extent. And then Toastmasters came. And things changed drastically in the way I listen to people, in the way I approach people, in the way I understand how they will be more communicating. They will be more open to discussions and so on. And a lot of times that when members of Toastmasters see me, they say that they like my smile. Let me tell you, this smile was not there so often before Toastmasters. So a lot of things have changed to the better, I'm sure, after becoming a Toastmaster, and definitely while taking the leadership roles one after the other through the Toastmasters journey. And William Sampson in 1996 was the VP membership of Dubai Toastmasters. And he said, why don't you come at Toastmasters meeting? And I attended, and at that time, they asked me to do a table topics. And at the end of the meeting, they gave me a small trophy saying that you are the best table topic speaker of the day. And 5 seconds after the meeting was adjourned, the vice president membership, William Sampson, came up to me with a membership form. And he said, would you like to join? And I never hesitated to join. And the rest was history, as they say. And I always quote Helen Blanchard, the first president, international president of Toastmasters International. She had this quote which says, if you get out of Toastmasters what you get out of Toastmasters, you will never get out of Toastmasters. So it's a lifelong journey for me, immensely. Like, I always say how Toastmasters helped me get 3 promotions after I joined and I was working for the police, as opposed to 1 promotion before joining Toastmasters.
I think we'll stop it there. That's DTM Mohammad Murad talking to us. Please do go to our YouTube channel, watch the entire video, because there's a lot of insights, a lot of learning, a lot of leadership lessons there. So thank you so much, DTM Deepa, for this opportunity to present and showcase these 2 wonderful conversations. And it's been absolute pleasure to be a part of this project, because there's so much learning. And somebody like DTM Malika and DTM Mohammad Murad, this is once in a lifetime opportunity to work with them. Thank you so much. Over to you, DTM Abhinav. Thanks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anup. That was wonderful. And what message? Like I was lingering on to my the messages. It said that Toastmasters don't leave you. It always stays with you. Wow, what wonderful, wonderful message. And I encourage all of us to go and visit and see this interviews. It's always encouraging. As a Toastmaster, we should be knowing all of those. Okay, so moving on. Before we move on to the next session, can we have a photo? Can we have a screenshot of whoever is present? So I'll encourage all of you to just, Jinesh, our Zoom master, can we have a snap? And I'll encourage all of us to show their lovely faces. And the Zoom master, can you?
Yeah, can you switch on, please, everyone, the video?
Oh, wow. I didn't realize we had so many people over here. Very long. Wonderful. So, Dinesh?
Yes, we are taking photos now.
It's Dane taking the picture.
Wonderful. Are we done, Toastmaster Dinesh?
Just doing it. 1 second more.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Dean. Coming to the next newsletter release, and this will be done by none other than Toastmaster Padmaja. She's one lady you don't want to mess with because she's been the debate champion for District Division K for 3 years in a row. She's a part of Sharjah Toastmasters Club and currently the secretary over there. And I'll call upon Toastmaster Padmaja to initiate the release of Toastmaster newsletter for Division K. Over to you, Padmaja.
Am I audible? Am I
Yes,
audible?
you are.
Yes.
Thank you, Abhinav, for that wonderful intro. Good evening, leaders, Toastmasters, and friends. So here we are with our final segment, the last release for the day, the Division K newsletter. Sharing the views of my partner, Ruchi, it is indeed an honor to be a part of this newsletter team, which has an unassuming talent from diverse fields, fired by the motivation to help and communicate clearly and honestly at all times. I told DTM Soumya that I would like to present this Division K newsletter, and no guesses for that. It's my home division. So DTM Soumya will be presenting the newsletter. Before that, to release this newsletter, I would like to call upon a very passionate and dedicated role model leader. A member of Toastmasters for the past 9 years, he was the first director of Division K when it was formed in 2018. A leader par excellence who's a member of Hold Your Breath, 10 clubs, mentor and coach of multiple clubs. He has won the Best Area Director and Best Division Director Award. Currently, he is the advisor of Division K Council members and also District 105 Credential Chair and District Logistics Manager. May I call upon DTM Anil Vidyadharan to do the honors, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmaja. Good evening, District 105. It's an honor and privilege to attend and address such a great audience. My respect to the district team, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Nelson Menezes, Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Gurvinder Pun, Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Rania Aburab, District Admin Manager, Toastmaster Deepa Godwani, District Finance Manager, Toastmaster TP Anand, the backbone of today's event, the Iron Lady of District 105, Distinguished Toastmaster Deepa Surendran, and our Big B is here. After a long time, I can see he in our audience, visible. Distinguished Toastmaster Nagabhushan Balaji. I like the way Toastmaster Soumya Rangarajan said, the best division in district is Division J. I do have agree because it's our parental division. Since 2018, the kaleidoscope derived from Division J. We are the kaleidoscopes of District 105. Let us celebrate our colorful journey, our vibrancy throughout our journey. Since 2018 onwards, I'm really proud that Division K is growing day by day. We started with the 3 areas, 12 clubs. Today, while looking to my rear view mirror, I can see that we are with 4 areas and 17 clubs and 3 clubs on lined up under the able leadership of Distinguished Toastmaster KL Nagarajan Talaiva of our division. The mouthpiece, the loudspeaker of Division K is our Toastmaster Kantimodi Nathan is here. As District Director said, life is nothing but a kaleidoscope of experience. And I would like to add few points that life is like an ever-shifting kaleidoscope, a slight change and all pattern alter. And we can see that vibrancy. Really thankful to the newsletter team as well as the PR team. Toastmaster Soumya Rangarajan relentlessly, she followed up with each and every leaders and members to get the articles to sort it out, the biography of our club, our division. And the best part of this story is that they are searching for the stalwarts of divisions who contributed and they made it. I like to thank each one of the members and leaders who contributed their articles as well as the team who worked for this one. Our pride of Division K, our Padmaja, she is there always to guide, to motivate our members to take up the next step and next stage in the leadership journey as well as the Toastmasters journey. So let me thank each one of our division to give this opportunity to me to represent you. I am just representing each one of you on behalf of Division K. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Padmaja.
Thank you, DTM Anil, for that release. Now, I'm very happy to present the Division K newsletter. And DTM Soumya will be sharing the screen. Yeah. So Division K newsletter has been aptly titled Kaleidoscope, and you will know why. Because as you turn the pages, you will find different designs and colors in the form of captivating articles, each one highlighting a different facet of the division. Let's have a quick glimpse of what's in store for us to read. As you can see, the cover page. It has 3 division leaders, that is DTM Nagarajan, DTM Sujit, and DTM Anil Vidyadharan. This club has been formed at quite an early, it was formed recently, that is in 2018, and these 3 division leaders were the ones who started off and who's brought the division to this level where it is a shining example for all the other divisions. And as you can see, the contents, we have covered the unique clubs of Division K, that is Ameerega, Skyline, and Sharjah Debaters. It gives you an idea of what makes these clubs unique and the practices that they follow. For example, Ameerega is an online club, Tamil club, which has been doing extremely well with strong membership. What is the reason for its sustainability? Please read the article to know the secret. We have the language articles from Tamil, Urdu, and Malayalam clubs, which showcases the diversity of Division K. The other interesting features would include stars and stalwarts, events, member moments. That gives you nothing less than a feel of reading celebrity sightings and their interviews. As of now, I'll be just covering a few articles for reasons Ruchi and DTM Soumya mentioned to maintain your curiosity. Starting the cover page, which we already discussed. So next is the editorial. As I said earlier, I had reserved this page long back so I could write for my division, and it was a pleasure to pen down my thoughts, and of course, with the guidance of our leader, DTM Soumya. Next is the newsletter team. To make it interesting, the newsletter team answers questions about their likes, dislikes, and favorite hobbies. This time, the question has been, which is the one language they would like to learn? And you can look forward to get some interesting facts about them And trust me when I say you'll be quite integrated with your answers. But the main highlight this time would be the addition of 2 new designers to our team, that is TM Manpreet and TM Pranav. The stunning newsletter creations this time around have been by these 2 Toastmasters, and they have without doubt aimed to maintain the benchmark which our designer TM Nitin had done earlier. Next, we have our trio, District Director Nelson, PQD and CGD messages, along with the District PR DTM Deepas and Logistic Managers DTM Anil Vidyadharan's message. Apart from the wisdom and the experience which they share, you will also get to know interesting snippets like what they do during their free time, whether they party with their friends, whether they like to be alone, or whether they like to read a book or play a game with family. You will get to know all this. And next, we have our Talaivar Division Director DTM KL Nagarajan's message, who had recalled his eventful journey through his inspiring message. We have the division structure, which gives you the hierarchy of leadership and roles, along with the area director's messages. Now, this is the article, The Pillars of Division K. A strong building is built on a strong foundation, and as the name describes, this article covers the 3 pillars that form the foundation of Division K. That is Lagoon Toastmasters Club, Sharjah Toastmasters Club, and Fujairah Toastmasters Club. Sharjah Toastmasters was formed in 2000. Lagoon was formed in 2002, which has branched from Sharjah Toastmasters, and Fujairah Toastmasters was initiated in 2004. And if you want to know the success formula of these outstanding clubs, please read the article. And as a statutory warning, I would also like to say, when you start reading Division K newsletter, please keep aside all your other activities, especially if you're cooking, because this is one newsletter that you will not want to break or put down when you're reading once you start. So you can well imagine what can happen if you leave something on your stove and start reading this, a personal experience. So wishing you all an enjoyable reading time. Now, to hand over this newsletter, I'd like to call upon a very special person from Division K. 3 years ago, when I got to meet this Toastmaster, I was awestruck with his energy levels. He is a member of more than 12 clubs, even beating DTM Anil Vidyadharan. And what is more unbelievable is he finds time to attend every single meeting of all these clubs. I would also like to take this opportunity to share the news that he came 3rd in the international speech contest, which was held at the area levels today. But what makes him unique is he's one person who'd never say no when you approach him for help. And even more important is he considers not only the Indians, but every lady of other nationality as a sister, which I have to say is not easy. I'd like to call upon this universal brother of Toastmasters, the Division K PR advisor, and my dear friend, TM Kanti, to accept the newsletter and say a few words.
Thank you so much, our PR advisor and my dear sister, Toastmaster Padmaja ji. Good evening, my dear all district leaders, division, area and club leaders, and my dear fellow District 105 members. On behalf of the Kaleidoscope of K, the Division K members, we are glad to receive the newsletter from the District 105. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much, told by Helen Keller. Division K newsletter team and the District 105 newsletter team approved that the statement. And I would like to thank our Division K trios, DTM Anilji and DTM Sujit Varghese and DTM Nagarajanji, for their fantastic arrangement of this kaleidoscope. And also our PR advisors, Toastmaster Yadu, and of course, Toastmaster Padmaja and Toastmaster Tansen. And I would like to thank the District 105 newsletter team led by DTM Saumyaji. And the members are from the District 105 teams are DTM Saro and the Toastmaster Padmaja again, and the Toastmaster Silpa and Toastmaster Radha and Toastmaster Ruchi. and Toastmaster Manpreet and Toastmaster Pranav. And also from the Division K, a lot of support from all the members. And I would like to highlight a few of them that led by Toastmaster Hussain Khan and Toastmaster Salma and Toastmaster Nadine Felix and Toastmaster Joseph and Toastmaster Suresh and Toastmaster Mahendran and Toastmaster Reem and Toastmaster Srinivas and Toastmaster Sindhu, Toastmaster Vapa and Toastmaster Millie, and the list is going on and on. And I would like to thank our Iron Lady of District 105, our PR manager, DTM Deepa Surendranji, for this wonderful platform you made us and make us proud. And finally, I would like to end with my speech with our district director, DTM Nelson Scott. Team work will make our dream work. And kudos to you all. And also I would like to thank our Division K, Guruji, our mentor, DTM Balaji sir also. Thank you so much to you all. Over to you, my dear sister, Toastmaster Padmajaji.
Thank you, Kanti. That was a long list of thank you. And today we could not have a Talaivar DTM Nagarajan among our midst because he's held up with a very important family event. And he had conveyed his best wishes and regards to one and all here. With that, may I ask TM Abhinav to take over the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmaja. That was wonderful. And thank you all the leaders from Division K for presenting before us the newsletter and releasing it to us. And before we move forward, I want to introduce a very interesting and very special Toastmaster, DTM Bipin. He is the third musketeer of PR Awards team, and unfortunately, because of a medical emergency, he's not able to make it. He's there, but he is in hospital for someone else. But however, he has been the most important person for the tonight's Toastmasters Got Talent, ranging from the start, like from where we started curating the performances, talking to them, rehearsing with them, making the dry runs happen, and until today, he was supposed to be an important part of this meeting, but he couldn't make it. But I would want everyone to give a round of applause to DTM Bipin. He is a part of PR Awards team, and he is a member from Oman. So thank you, DTM Bipin. Next, let's call upon the performer Pratik Dhar, who is a member of Al Nada Toastmasters Club, a DTEC 2019 Humorous Speech Contest finalist, and he's also the part of Dubai Improv Tribe, which is making a lot of news this year, that currently runs a successful podcast, Unscripted with DIT. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the man, Pratik Dhar. Over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the man, Pratik Dhar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still in that contest mode. I'm sorry. Good evening, everyone. Don't be embarrassed, just like you all. I was also indulged in some other activity. I was making a cup of chai for myself. So if this performance turns out to be good, I might be the second most famous chaiwala around this region, when you think about it, right? Well, the first one being Rafi Philly. I have no idea what you guys had in your head, but I was referring to Rafi Philly, the founder of Philly. What a fabulous night we have had. We have had some amazing performers, and eventually it has come down to a man holding a piece of ginger and a knife. But it was amazing. And if you ask me, one thing that I absolutely loved about this night is that it's absolutely free. The entry is free, so is the exit. You might find that funny, but trust me, prime ministers had to resign for exits. I'll give you 3 seconds to understand that joke. One important thing here, most of my jokes are intelligent jokes, so if you don't get the joke, I hope you get the hint. To be honest with you all, for my auditions, I had sent a dancing video, but the PR committee came back to me saying that they don't want the event to be that funny. To my surprise, Robert Devota is not performing with his glimpse of laughter. I'm sorry. To my surprise, laughter is not performing with the glimpse of Robert Devota. And when I went back to the PR team and I asked, why is Robert not there? They said, Robert is omnipresent. And when you think about it, it's true. If you take 5 seconds and just close your eyes, you can actually hear Robert laughing. See, NASA has in fact recently confirmed that Robert Devota's laughter is the only thing that is audible from the outer space. But that's a lot about others. I shall talk about myself now. I've been in the Gulf region for about 6 years now. And one thing that I really regret is that in 6 years, I've only learned 6 words in the national language, only 6. And they are Sifr, Un, Rant, Mun, Nal, Khamsa. 6 words in 6 years, which is not something to be very proud of. I've been practicing, I've been working on my script for about a couple of days now. And while I was working on it, I told my parents that, Mom, Dad, I really think I should be a stand-up comedian, to which they said, haha, that is funny. Well, my mom thinks that's her best joke, and my dad thinks I am his best joke. I get this question a lot of times, where do I work? I work for a bank, which is not the easiest place to be in right now. Whenever I'm at work, I have this stress that I might be kicked out any time. So you can think that I feel like an immigrant staying in the United States. I'll give you 3 more seconds to understand that joke. That's more or less about me. I was famous with the most famous speech of mine, which was The Bachelor, of course, but I'm proud to say that I am no more a bachelor. In fact, my girlfriend, every now and then, she tells me that I am blind in love, and I just don't see her point. Well, this is the first event that we are hosting. The PR, District PR 105 is hosting this event, and I was told to have a very fresh, confident, and a strong ending. I'm sorry to say this, I could not come up with words, but I have props to take care of that. So ladies and gentlemen, I have Colgate Fresh for all of you. It's fresh, it's confident, and it will keep your gums and teeth strong. Thank you very much. Over to Abhinav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik. That was lovely and fantastic. A fresh breath of air. Thank you. Next, we have a very special performance by a very special guest today, DTM Pankaj, and I'll not say a word about him because he is going to be our mystery performer tonight. And with a round of applause, I give you DTM Pankaj. Wow.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Abhinav, thank you very much. You're doing an awesome job. Abhinav, I'm going to just play the music. You just give the thumbs up if the sound levels are okay. All right?
Yeah.
So Toastmasters, I brought only 2 songs for the evening because we have a very small time slot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 2 Bollywood songs. First song I brought, which I call it, is the Song of Toastmasters. What do we do in Toastmaster? We bring smiles to the faces of people. And this particular song represents all about Toastmasters. Here we go with it.
Everything for you sale from the 25th
Well,
to the
this is
28th
not
of
the
March,
one.
up to 70%
It's
off.
coming up.
Download the Amazon app now.
It's coming up. किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निशान, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निशान, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं। मिटे जो प्यार के लिए वो जिंदगी, जले बहार के लिए वो जिंदगी। किसी को हो ना हो हमें तो एतबार, जीना इसी का नाम है। हे हे ओहो रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमी से नाम प्यार का। रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमी से नाम प्यार का। कि मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी के आंसुओं में मुस्कुराएंगे। कहेगा फूल हर कली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों के हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार। किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। So that was my first song, and the second and the last one is another beautiful number. Just a minute. Here we go. चला हूँ मैं गली गली बाहर की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बाहर की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं। ये दिल लगी ये शोखियां सलाम की, यही तो बात हो रही है काम की। कोई तो मुड़ के देख लेगा इस तरफ, कोई नजर तो होगी मेरे नाम की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बाहर की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं। सुनी मेरी सदा तो किस यकीन से, घटा उतर के आ गई जमीन पे, रही यही लगन तो है दिले जवान, असर भी हो रहेगा एक हसीन पे। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बाहर की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं। कोई मिले जो रोक ले पुकार के, यूं ही जरा बढ़ा के हाथ प्यार से, इधर भी फेंक दे अदा की कली। गुजर चले हैं दिन यूं ही बहार के, पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बाहर की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की। पुकारता चला हूँ मैं। Thank you very much, Toastmasters. So that was my time. And over to you, Abhinav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pankaj. I must say this is one of my favorite songs from Anari. I think that's 1959, Raj Kapoor, and the song by Mukesh, Kisi Ki Muskurahaton Pe. Beautiful. Thank you. Very well done. Now let's the next performer. I won't reveal his name, but I'll give you some clues. He's a part-time student, sometimes a cricketer, occasional blogger, and eternal mentor, because he says that keep advising so that he doesn't have to do anything. And he's a permanent bathroom singer, so no prizes for guessing that he'll be singing next. He has once visited a studio and recorded a song in Umal Queen. He's also tried his hands with ZTV's Antakshari, so he's very passionate about singing. And the last hint, he is also a division director. Any guesses? May I present to you Toastmaster Sriraman Vaidya. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you brought out everything that I wrote out there. Made my life easy, interesting. Host disabled participant screen sharing. Thank you very much for that wonderful start. So I straight away start with the challenge. Can that be enabled?
It is enabled now. You can share.
Thank you. Was the music audible?
Yeah, it was audible with this group.
I stopped it, so we'll go ahead with that. गुलबदन फूलों की महक कांटों की चुभन तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन किसी से मोहब्बत न हो जाए क्या कहता है मेरा मन, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए। क्या हंसी मोड़ पर आ गए जिंदगानी, ये हकीकत न बन जाए मेरी कहानी। क्या हंसी मोड़ पर आ गए जिंदगानी, ये हकीकत न बन जाए मेरी कहानी। जब राह भरे ठंडी पवन, सीने में सुलग उठती है अगन, तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए। चला कि तुम्हीं को मैं तुमसे चुराता चला हूँ, मुझे से आँखें मिलाता चला हूँ, कि तुम्हीं को मैं तुमसे चुराता चला हूँ। मत पूछ मेरा दीवानापन, आकाश से ऊंची दिल की उड़न, तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए। ऐ गुल बदन फूलों की महक कांटों की सुगंध, तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए, भैया किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए। Thank you for bearing with me. It's a very tired voice today.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And what an apt song, Kahin Aaj Kisi Se Mohabbat Na Ho Jaye, coming out of a division contest, I presume. So very, very relevant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you.
just that I made a commitment, I had to be here.
Wonderful. Always a pleasure hearing you.
Thank you.
Next, it's time for our Iron Lady for tonight to call upon the very talented DTM Deepa, who's been the anchor for tonight and all the other PR meet. And I'll hand over to her for the vote of thanks and the closing address. Over to you, DTM Deepa.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful show. But it's not at the end. I'm not closing the meeting at all. We have so many performances to come. I'm just doing a thanking of all our role players, because today for many dignitaries, they are sitting in front of this box from beginning 7 o'clock. So I just want to thank them, and then if they want, they can leave. Otherwise, we are continuing. Please don't get upset. We are continuing. It's told that feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like a wrapping a present and not giving it. So I'm just doing that my job, and then we will continue the show. Please stay tuned, and just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing one small presentation. I'll just take 2 minutes. I'm not I don't want to stand between the presenters, performers. So Today, Toastmaster Abhinav, today, our master of ceremony, doing a wonderful job, and he'll be continuing doing the job after this vote of thanks as well. Thank you, Abhinav. And the concept actualization was done by DTM Bipin. A big round of applause to both of them from District PR team and all the audience over here. Thank you very much. Now, the Division I newsletter release was done by our Ruchi, and our administration manager, Toastmaster Deepa, was there. She blessed the occasion and for accepting the newsletter on behalf of Division I, our distinguished Toastmaster, Rupesh. Thank you very much, all of you, for blessing this occasion. Next was the newsletter release of Division J. Our newsletter team head, distinguished Toastmaster Soumya, felicitated the ceremony with none other than our Guru DTM Balaji releasing the newsletter on behalf of District 105 and DTM Sujil. Thank you very much for accepting the newsletter, and it will be on our website, district105.org, in 2 days' time. Thank you very much. All the articles will be published in that newsletter. Please don't get upset. There was slight delay. I am taking full responsibility and apologizing on behalf of the PR team. Thank you very much for understanding. Now we have our awards team who is recognizing the talents in our district for complying with the branding requirements and then proactively publicizing the club activities, area activities, division activities in front of the world. We are letting the world what we are doing, how beneficial Toastmasters program is, etc., by doing small activities. And we have awards team led by distinguished Toastmaster Nisha, and she was here to present those awards. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nisha. And our social media team is doing a lot of work, taking out time to identifying and showcasing all our members and celebrating them. And distinguished Toastmaster Raja and Toastmaster Anup, Toastmaster Ramya is in that team. I thank Toastmaster Anup for representing the team. Thank you very much. Our PR communications team, they are taking the event, all the events, whatever we are conducting, we are letting the world know about them. And then today at one point of time, we had more than 120 attendees over here. Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmasters Sianlia and Abida and Toastmaster Alexander, for doing this great activity, publicizing all our events. And because of you, the world know about us as well. Thank you very much. Now, Toastmasters Got Talent. This event, the call to order was done by Toastmaster Yadu. Zoom masters were Toastmaster Jinesh and Kazim, and our timer who maintained the time was Toastmaster Kiran. Thank you, pillars of this particular event. I missed one slide over here, that is for Division K, Toastmaster Patmaja, who felicitated the our newsletter release ceremony, and distinguished Toastmaster Anil Vidyadharan sir was here to do the release, to do the honor, and Toastmaster Kanti, who did the acceptance speech on behalf of DTM Nagarajan and for the entire Division K team. Thank you very much. And this is my team, the district public relations team. Thank you. Thank you very much, my team. And back to you, Toastmaster Abhinav, to continue with the show. Thank you very much.
Can we have a round of applause for her? Thank you, DTM Deepa, for giving us all this opportunity and making it happen. It was wonderful, and it was a pleasure conducting this. And like she said, the evening continues, and we have a lot of performers lined up for the evening. And I'll not take further delay, but the first performer we have here is Sachin Thakur. He is an architect by profession with 29 years of experience and is a member of a list of Toastmasters Club, starting from Haha Hihi Ho Ho Club, a sponsor of Apna Hindi PM Toastmasters Club in Oman, Excel Oman Club, Deep Toastmasters Club, Salala English Toastmasters Club. So, with a huge round of applause, I would want to invite DTM Sachin Thakur. And as far as his talents goes, he was a member of theatre, dramatics, and has won several awards, including the National Award in youth festivals. He has performed professionally in dramas, anchored various shows, done advanced voiceovers and dubbing assignments for ads and commercials. So presenting before you, DTM Sachin Thakur. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav, and thanks for those kind words, which takes me back to my memory lane. District 105 leadership and especially the PR manager, DTM Deepa, DTM Bipin, and all the dynamic and strong team of PR. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to showcase our own entire talent to all our fraternity of Toastmasters and providing this platform. My heartfelt gratitude from bottom of my heart, and I wish everyone to come forward and explore their potential and talent through Toastmasters, where they say where leaders are made, and even performers are made too. Well. You might have guessed that I'm here for a speech of 5 to 7 minutes, or am I going to do same blah blah blah? No, dear friends. This was a caption which I'm going to perform before you. Yeah. I will try my best to bring it to you. My voiceover, dramatic, emotional performance by repeating the above same sentence with 9 emotions. Yes, you guessed it right. हम सभी को पता है हमारे हिंदुस्तान में यह हमेशा कहा जाता है कि 9 रस, अपने भावों को, अपने इमोशंस को 9 तरीके से बताने के लिए कहा जाता है 9 रस. 9 means 9 and ras means emotions, which is a state of your mind. In Toastmasters, we talk about body language, voice modulation, facial expressions, and what not. This is my humble and small try in front of you. So, Toastmasters and my dear friends, here we go. The Nauras, the 9 emotions, and the first and foremost is called in Hindi Shringar. That means in English, love and beauty. That kind of emotion. So imagine and enjoy the show. District 105 leadership and especially PR manager Toastmaster Deepa, Toastmaster Bipin, and all the dynamic leaders and strong team of PR. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to showcase our talent. I love it. Was that right? Here we go with the second emotion, and that is hasya, the laughter. And I come from a one and only one laughter club of Oman. Ha ha, hey, hey, ho, ho. And guess what will happen? My heartfelt thanks and gratitude. My heartfelt gratitude and To everyone, please come forward. Let's go to the third emotion. Karun, that is a sorrow. And when you have to brought a sorrow in your mind and heart, Toastmaster Deepa, thank you. Thank you so much. And the entire team, DTM, Bipin, you gave me this opportunity. That's about it. The next is Raudra. That is anger. My heart felt gratitude. My heart felt gratitude to you. I wish everyone for that matter, come forward and showcase your talent. Guess what? The leaders will not be made, but the performer in you will also be made. Got it? Veeraras, and you know the patriotic heroism. And if we take it in that way, every country, every section, every region of this world had a history, has a history, and everyone has fought for their country in one or the other way. And imagine the boiling blood in their body. And if they have to deliver the same statement or a dialogue, District 105, PR team, and especially the PR manager, wow, Dipin, and the whole team, kudos to you. And that's why the empire of this District 105 is standing on a strong ground and the strong shoulders of our leaders. Hats off. That was about the Veeraras, the patriotic and heroic. Imagine, there comes a horrific way of expressing the same dialogue, and that is called Bhayanak. And that is something called terror or fear. And now, because I got delayed because of my Division G contest and District 105, especially PR manager, I'm sorry, DTM Bipin, can you forgive me? Whole team of PR. I'm sorry. No, I will not. No. That was my fear. And friends, so on and so forth. Here goes the Bibhatsa, that is disgusting, and Adbhut, that is surprised and wonder. And at the end, Shant, the peace and tranquility. I will cover up these three rasas in this statement and conclude my small presentation. Don't take it this way, the other way, but just for the sake of emotion. District 105 and PR, DTM Bipin, and the whole PR team. What a wonderful platform! Kudos to you. Beautifully organized and well conducted. Wow! My heartfelt gratitude from bottom of my heart. And I wish everyone to come forward and explore their talent through this platform called Toastmasters, where leaders are made. And in this event, even the performers are made too. Over to you, Masters.
Wonderful. That was indeed the icing on the cake. I must say this is like Navataran Dashatara. So this is Navatara of TTM Sachin Thakkar. Amazing, amazing. So moving on, let's call upon the next performer, which is Toastmaster Manoj Kulkarni. Manoj, you are ready to present?
Yes, I am ready.
Over to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you can hear me and see me.
Loud and clear.
Great. Well, before just starting, I would like to actually thank TM Alexander for helping and assisting me for participating in this event. So I really appreciate. And without much ado, I would like to start. So it's a dance performance. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you. All the best. Over to you.
ఇంతకన్నా మంచి పోలికేది నాకు తట్టలేదు గాని అమ్మో ఈ లవ్ అనేది బబ్లు గమ్ము అంటుకున్నదంటే పోదు నమ్ము ముందు నుంచి అందరన్న మాటే గాని మళ్ళీ అంటున్నానే అమ్ము ఇది చెప్పకుండా వచ్చేతమ్ము ప్రేమ నా పలివు నన్ను నమ్ము ఎటగానే ఎదురు చూపుకి తగినట్టుగా నువ్వు బదులు చెబితివే అరి దేవుడా దేవుడనే కలువపడే పిల్లడాంట దగ్గరై నన్ను చేరదీస్తివే పుట్టబొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డబొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే పుట్టబొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డబొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే మల్టీప్లెక్స్ లోని ఆడియన్స్ లాగా మౌనం కొన్నా గానీ అమ్మో లోన దండనగా జరిగిందే నమ్మో తిమ్మ తిరిగి నాదే మైండ్ సిమ్మో రాజుల కాలం కాదు రథము గుర్రం లేవు అద్దం ముందర నాతో నేను యుద్ధం చేస్తా అంటే గాజుల చేతులు చాపి దగ్గరకొచ్చిన నువ్వు చెంపల్లో చిటికేసి చక్రవర్తిని చేసావే చిన్నగా చినుకు తుంపరడిగితే కొండ పుట్టగా తుఫాను తెస్తివే మటగా మల్లె పువ్వు నడిగితే ముటగా పూల తోటగా పైనుచ్చి పడితివే బుట్టబొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డబొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే పెళ్లి నిండా నన్ను తీసి పట్టు పెట్టుకుంటివే
Wow, that was so wonderful. I must ask, are you a part of Friends of Yoga Toastmasters Club?
No.
Because it
I'm.
feels like so. It's so wonderful. Amazing, amazing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. So next I'll call upon TM Surya. TM Surya, would you be kind enough to present your piece before us? Okay.
Am I
Toastmaster
audible?
Surya. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Over to you. Thank you.
तो आता है सीने में जब जब सांसें भरती तेरे दिल की गलियों से मैं हर रोज गुजरती हूँ हवा के जैसे चलता है तू मेरी जैसी उड़ती कौन तुझे यूं प्यार करेगा जैसी मैं करती हूँ
Thank you, Toastmaster Surya. That's wonderful. One of my favorite songs. And such a happy.
मेरी नजर का सफर तुझ पे ही आके रुकी कहने को बाकी है क्या कहना था जो कह चुकी मेरी निगाहें तेरी निगाहों पे तुझे खबर क्या बेखबर मैं तुझसे ही छुप छुप कर तेरी आँखें पढ़ती हूँ कौन तुझे यूं प्यार करेगा जैसे मैं करती हूँ तू जो मुझे या मिला सपने हुए सरफिरी हाथों में आते नहीं उड़ती है लम्हे मेरी हंसी तुझसे मेरी खुशी तुझसे तुझे खबर क्या बेकदर जिस दिन तुझको ना देखूं पागल पागल फिरती हूँ कौन तुझे यूं प्यार करेगा जैसे मैं करती हूँ Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Surya. I think there was a lag in the video, but I could clearly hear your melodious voice. It was wonderful and one of my favorite songs. Thank you for doing that for us. Thanks. Next, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Adarsh. He has always been wonderful and with his voice, and he'll be presenting a piece before us. So I give you all Toastmaster Adarsh.
Thank you, Abhinav, and all the wonderful performances I've heard. So I'll try my best to add to that as well. Okay, so here we go. मैं कोई ऐसा गीत गाऊं ये आरज़ू जगाऊं मैं कोई ऐसा गीत गाऊं ये आरज़ू जगाऊं अगर तुम कहो तुमको बुलाओ ये पल के बिछाओ कदम तुम जहाँ जहाँ रखो जमी को आसमां बनाओ सितारों से सजाओ अगर तुम कहो कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई फिर क्या हुआ ये ना पूछो कुछ ऐसी बात हो गई गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया कह दूं तुम्हें या चुप रहूं दिल में मेरे आज क्या है तो बोलो तो जानू गुरु तुमको मानू चलो ये भी वादा है ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा ये झील सी नीली आंखें कोई राज है इनमें गहरा तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे Thank you very much, District 105.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adarsh. I have heard your presentations, and I always know that you are an impeccable speaker, and your voice is made for it. But today, I just this immaculate presentation and the singing you have done for the mashup is wonderful. Thank you. Next, I'll invite DTM Abdul Sattar. He'll be presenting his piece in front of all of you. So may I call upon DTM Abdul Sattar. Over to you.
Thank you, Abhinav. That is nice of you to introduce. It is not actually a speech. I'm going to sing a song. And let me just check if you can hear the music in the background. Can you hear that?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear.
This is a bit old song. Thank you very much, District 105, for this opportunity. And truly appreciate the whole the concept of talent hunt, which is not happening since almost a year in any of the platforms. Thank you so much for this opportunity too. Let me take off from here. It's a bit older song. I'm sure you must have understood that from the few beats you heard. So am I clear and loud and clear, Abhinav?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I'm clear, right? And the music is
गालों को छू जाए, ठंडे ठंडे झोंके जब बालों को सहलाए, गालों को छू जाए। सांसों की गर्मी, सांसों की गर्मी, मेरा मन करता कोई तो आ जाए, ऐसा कोई साथी हो, ऐसा कोई नीली अंबर चांद जब आए, प्यार बरसाए, हमको तरसाए।
Thank you so much, District 105.
Thank you, Doctor.
Over
With
to you.
that, I went into after party mood. It was so serene. Thanks a lot. Wonderful song, wonderful selection of song, and wonderful voice. So, who wants to go next? Can I see any hands? Any suggestions? Anyone who wants to participate can put their names on the chat box or can just raise their hands.
Manoj, Abhinav, I can sing if you want one song.
Of course. Yes. We have Pankaj Mundra back on the stage. So I'll hand it over to Pankaj. Over to you.
Thank you. I'm a big Mohammed Rafi fan. So this is again an old song, but I think everybody would enjoy it. This is from the movie Kajal and sung by Mohammed Rafi Sahab. Here we go. Sound level okay? छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों को, कुछ और नहीं है, जाम है ये कुदरत ने जो हमको बख्शा है, वो सबसे हंसी इनाम है ये। छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों को, कुछ और नहीं है, जाम है ये। छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों को। शर्मा के न यूं ही खोते ना रंगीन जवानी की घड़ियां। शर्मा के न यूं ही खो देना रंगीन जवानी की घड़ियां। बेताब धड़कते सीनों का अरमान भरा पैगाम है ये। छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों को, कुछ और नहीं है, जाम है ये। छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों को। अच्छों को बुरा साबित करना दुनिया की पुरानी आदत है। अच्छों को बुरा साबित करना दुनिया की पुरानी आदत है। इसमें को मुबारक चीज समझ माना के बहुत बदनाम है ये। छू लेने दो नाजुक होठों to you, Abhinav.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Pankaj. I have a small presentation myself. So in this Toastmasters Got Talent, we had so many participants and they have overwhelmed responses and worked for this event and participated. So we have announced the certificate for them. They have already published that in Toastmasters Facebook official Facebook page. But I would want Zoom Master Dinesh, if you can share a few slides on all the certificates so that we can acknowledge their participation and yeah. So this is the Toastmaster Asha Mohan for singing, Toastmaster Athira Gopakram Kumar for singing. Then we have Toastmaster Ben Thomas for playing mouth organ, harmonica. We had Toastmaster Brennan Morris for singing, Toastmaster Daisy Arthutraj for piano playing and singing, Toastmaster Deepa Korean for culinary skills, Toastmaster Deepa Raju for singing and culinary skills, Toastmaster Edith Glenda for sing dance, Toastmaster Ekta Nishita for culinary skills. We had Toastmaster Govind Prem Kumar for solving Rubik's Cube in record time, Toastmaster Harsha Jetmalani for singing, Toastmaster Jagriti De Sarkar for singing again, Toastmaster G. Zablin for dance, Toastmaster Jyoti Kaur for dance, we have Toastmaster Jyoti Dharai for singing dance, Toastmaster Lakshmi Ravi for communicating through art, Toastmaster Millie Amit for dancing, singing and culinary skills, Toastmaster Mohan Kamath for singing, Toastmaster Nancy Roji for vegetable carving, Toastmaster Nandita Sivadas for dancing and singing, Toastmaster Naziha for poetry, Toastmaster Pankaj Raj Mandra for singing, Toastmaster Pratima Mishra for dancing and singing, Toastmaster Pravina Sriram for singing, Toastmaster Priyanka Prasad for dancing, Toastmaster Ramya Ganesh for Toastmaster Ranjit Nair for singing, Toastmaster Rupa Prabhu Krishnan for dancing, Toastmaster Sachin Thakkar for singing, dialogue delivery and mimicry, Toastmaster Salman Thakur for singing, Toastmaster Samira Khan for painting, Toastmaster Shalu Ibrahim for singing, Toastmaster Shamima Khannan for singing, Toastmaster Shamita MK for singing, Toastmaster Shiraman Gadiyar for singing, Toastmaster Soni Budhia for painting, Toastmaster Sudhit KM for singing, Toastmaster Surya Bijoy for singing, Toastmaster Usha Mohan for culinary skills, Toastmaster Vijaya Sukumar for singing, Toastmaster Vidya Champa Kavli for stage performance, Toastmaster Wilson Levis for singing, Toastmaster Yamini Manala for painting, and I also want to mention Toastmaster Manoj Kulkarni for dancing. I had to add that to the presentation, but that was all the participants who have made it and who have sent their entries to this Toastmasters Got Talent. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did conducting it and presenting it in front of you. From my side, I'll want to take a leave, and if there's any volunteer, this is the time you have to raise your hand. Otherwise, I'll hand it over to Deepa and we can call it a day.
You can close it, I think. Now, no more performers, right? And I would like to thank distinguished Toastmaster Abraham Thomas for joining us after his prayers. Thank you very much, sir. I request you to say a few words to the audience. If you can sing, that will be really great.
Well, seeing that you're at your closing, I think I should sing because everybody will log out. So I don't want to say the final benediction on this one. All I would like to tell you is that regretfully I could not join you earlier, but I think it is an amazing initiative done on such a large scale with so many participants from across District 105. I think this is something that you've started, and I hope that it will continue in the future. It will not give me any opportunities because I'm somebody who can only speak and do nothing more. But my good friend Pankaj, as he was singing, I caught his last song. It's good to hear a lot of other people, and I saw so many other names, and I saw the talent that was splashed across on Facebook with everybody else. So I think it's an amazing initiative by the district PR team, and I think I will go one step further and say, Deepa, hats off to you for thinking of this, bringing this together, and bringing it to such a beautiful conclusion. And to everybody else who participated, the only thing that I am a little disappointed is, okay, it's only 10:15 here in the UAE, is that I'm not very pleased with the numbers that are still here. This is a once in a year opportunity for people to listen into things other than speeches. And I think this number should have been much larger, considering the novelty of the event. But it doesn't matter. It's not quantity that matters. It is a quality. I'm sure there were a lot more people who had logged in initially, but to everybody who stayed back, unlike me who joined in late, who stayed back all the way from the time they were here, thank you very much for supporting this event and this initiative. And to everybody else who was part of this team, I only saw a few of them emceeing around, but excellent job encouraging everybody. Good luck, God bless, and good night from me.
Thank you, DTM. Actually, we had many other attendees, and I mean, if we remember, the contest started at 7:30. Division I contest started at 7:30, and so many contests today. All are tired. It's not correct to say that nobody stayed back, but yeah, that is the reason. Thank you very much. Abhinav, you can close, I think.
Thank you all the leaders, and I hope to see you again next year with a bigger, much larger and a magnanimous event, which would be Toastmasters Got Talent 2022. I hope I'm a part of it. I would love to do the job again, and I hope Deepa comes back with a bang, with another great event, the next PR meeting. And we are waiting to host you guys again, and we are waiting to contribute and take District 105 to another level. Thank you. With that note, I'll wrap this meeting up. Thank you all for attending, and I'll wish you all good night and a happy weekend.
Thank you very much, all.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Nice to see you, DTM Abram.
Oh, Rupesh bhai.
How are you, sir? मजामा श्रीरामन सर छुपे रुस्तम है आप तो सर.
नहीं छुपे क्यों भाई, आप छुप रहे हैं हमसे. हम तो हमारे टैलेंट दिखाई रहे हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. Every function that I have attended, I have sung. Kantimati sir is a witness.
Yeah.
In fact, I have dished him today. I promised the Tamil song for him, but I have not sung it today.
Thank you, Deepa ji, for this initiative. मजा आ गया.
Thank you.
दीपा जी, अमेजिंग एनर्जी यार. आप कहाँ से एनर्जी लाती हो पता नहीं.
So you have more energy. I think DTM Sachin is also there to sing.
चलिए, good night. Thank you very much.
Bye. Good night. Good night, Abram sir.
Good night.
Good night, Rupesh. You're looking very fresh.
थोड़ा बहुत बाल इधर उधर हिला है, but otherwise you look same as time you opened the meeting in the morning.
इतने अच्छे गाने सुन के सर मैं फ्रेश हो गया.
चलो ठीक है, गा लेते हैं और आपको महफिल जमा लेते हैं आपके लिए, इसमें कौन सी
अभी
बड़ी बात
मैं मीटिंग इनवाइट भेजता हूँ सर.
है। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
थैंक यू.
अपने गुजराती भाई पंकज उदास के गाने भी सुना देते हैं.
अरे वाह. करते हैं सर एक बार.
ओके चलिए.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good
Congratulations,
night.
Deepa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming over.
Yeah, well, church finished a little earlier than normal because it started earlier than normal. So as soon as it finished,